I'm doing my speech on how softball should be put back into the Olympics. When I was 11 years old, I got the opportunity to go to Oklahoma City to watch the Women's College World Series, and while I was there, we got to go visit the Softball Hall of Fame, and I got to see where the United States, all the Olympic medals in softball that they had won. Fast-pitch softball has become a very well-known and loved sport by millions of people. Olympic sports are ways that the best athletes can live out their dreams to compete against the best competition around the world on the biggest stage in sports. And just like every other sport, softball players should get that opportunity too. Since it has been removed from the Olympics, it has grown more and more popular. Even though the sport has become popular worldwide, it does not get the support financially that it needs. The USA softball women's national team has won the most medals than any other Olympic program. USA owns an unmatched 26 Olympic, World Championship, Pan American, and World Cup softball gold medals. Team USA won gold medals in 1994, 2000, and 2004. They also won a silver medal in 2008 Olympic Games to win the United States' first ever gold medal. In 1996, they beat China 3-1 in the gold medal games. In 2000 Olympic Games, the U.S. had a 112-game winning streak. This streak was ended when they were defeated by Japan in an 11-inning game. The final score of the game was 2-1. In 2004, the U.S. Olympic team had become so dominant that they had become known as the Real Dream Team. Softball was introduced as an Olympic sport for women only in the 1996 Summer Olympics. On July 11, 2005, the IOC voted to drop softball from the Olympic program for 2012. This decision was reaffirmed on February 9, 2006. The vote to keep softball on the program required a simple majority of the 105 eligible voters, but the vote ended up a 50-50, 52-52 with one abstention. It was officially decided in August 2009 at the IOC board meeting in Berlin that it would not be included in the 2016 Summer Olympics. This was the first time in 69 years that sports had been removed from the Olympic program. The removal of softball from the Olympics has had an adverse impact on the game. Governments have given less funding to sports as a result of the decision. This means players are able to do less international travel and compete at the highest levels. Former softball standout Jenny Finch has a few words to say about putting softball back into the Olympics. Finch says, "Softball is one of the most popular sports for girls and women, and the IOC's vote will be a fundamental test of its commitment to women and its own core Olympic values, particularly equality." Since the removal of softball from the Olympics, the sport has not gotten the recognition it deserves. Many young athletes want the sport to be re-entered into the games because they want to see the sport that they love and play to get the recognition and support that it deserves. Softball has become known and loved worldwide. When softball was an Olympic sport, it was supported more. Although the sport has continued to grow, it is not funded well because it is not an Olympic sport. This means the athletes are not able to travel as much internationally as other sports are, and they are not able to play at the highest levels. As a little girl, my dream was always to play softball in the Olympics. That dream is what drove me to become the athlete that I am. I know that many other athletes also have the same dream that helped them become the best athletes they can become. Now that the sport has been removed from the program, it is a dream that can no longer become reality. Not only because the sport deserves the recognition and support financially that being in the Olympics would give it, it also needs to be re-entered because of the impact that it has on so many young girls and women's lives.